Alright, guys, it is now 2024, so you know what that means. Another year, another side hustle video. So today I'm going to be ranking my favorite side hustles from the least amount of money to like the most amount of money that you can make. And also, I'm going to rank them based on required startup capital as well. So some require more money to start up with, some require less. And I really hope you guys enjoy the video and leave a comment what you think on which side hustles you're going to try this year. All right, guys. So now we're in my computer and I'm going to rank these side hustles from the best to the worst to some that you shouldn't even attempt. Now, I believe that you should attempt all of these because this is just my opinion. And honestly, I've done so many different types of side hustles now that I've kind of become a side hustle expert. I've been doing this now for so long, just testing out different side hustles because, I always had a passion for making money online. So, without further ado, these are my picks. All right. So, first on the list here, we have Amazon FBA. Now, Amazon FBA, you can make some pretty decent money with, but the thing that I found with Amazon FBA was that it takes money, a lot of money, to make money, like just decent money. Okay, let me rephrase that. It takes a lot of money to just make decent money with Amazon FBA. Now, I started out with Amazon FBA in my online journey, and honestly, it was pretty great. It was pretty damn good. But the thing was now you're dealing with importing goods and selling them online, and honestly, like it sounds like it would be easy, but it's not very easy because you have to find reliable suppliers that will actually send you your stuff. Now, Alibaba is notorious for people not sending you things or they send it to you and it's broken. Now, the thing that I hated the most about Amazon FBA was that you ship your stuff to Amazon and then they unpack it for you. Now, obviously that Amazon worker is not going to care as much as you do about your business, and they won't count right down to the exact unit how many were shipped in. So basically, you could be overpaying for what you get, which I found with a couple of my suppliers. They would kind of skimp out and leave out like, I don't know, it was like 20 units of any given product. And I was like, wait a minute, guys, like Amazon's reflecting that I'm 20 units short. So somebody along the line kind of screwed up. Basically, what I'm saying is you don't have control over your own inventory, which, I mean, could either be a good thing or a bad thing for you. I mean, it kind of depends on how you are as a person. I like to have like the most control possible, especially over cash, over my money. Um, Anyways, moving on. Next up, we have Fiverr Freelancing. Now, actually, I'm going to save this one to the end. Now we have Forex. Okay, so Forex, I'm going to do there. Because here's the thing with Forex. Now, if you're not familiar with Forex, Forex is basically like trading currencies. So it's like buying the US dollar, buying the Canadian dollar, buying this and that, right? Now, with Forex, it takes a lot more money than Amazon FBA to make actually good money. Now, what I'm saying good money is like 10K a month, I mean, that's everyone's like goal number for some reason. Everyone's like, oh, I'll be happy or I can live the life that I want to live when I hit 10K a month. But in reality, 10K a month doesn't really change shit. But, anyways, we're getting off topic. Um, Forex trading, I mean, you gotta kind of really know like your macroeconomics pretty well because it's basically, you know, economies. Like it's all based around the economy of that given spot that you're trying to trade. Now, is there money to be made in Forex? Yes, but it will take a lot of money to make a lot of money because usually when currencies trade, they trade pennies at a time. So, like, you know, the USD will go up, I don't know,
a fraction of a penny and then you make, I don't know, what, $20? So it's not really ideal, especially for the money that you would have to invest. So, nah. Next up, we have Uber Eats and Grubhub and DoorDash. Now, I'm not going to shit on this. This is pretty good, actually. But you also have to factor in as well, especially since if you're going to look at it in a business sense, Uber Eats and DoorDash and all that kind of stuff, right? You have to factor in that you have to buy gas for your car, like gas isn't free. And I've never actually done Uber Eats or DoorDash, so I don't know what the pay is like, but considering, that you make tips off of your deliveries, now that's all contingent on people leaving you good tips. Now that's kind of, you know, you're kind of betting that society's good when we all know it's a little flawed, but it's a great starter gig that will help you generate some extra income on the side. And, I mean, I like to go out for car rides and whatnot, so might as well just throw on the Uber Eats and get paid. But I mean, I've never done that before. I would kind of like to try it though. Maybe we'll do that for a video. Does that sound cool? All right, drop a comment if you think that would be cool. All right. So, Instagram. Now, I know what they're trying to get at here. This is like influencers and whatnot like that. But I'm going to actually put it here. Now, I'll tell you why I'm going to put it there. Because it doesn't take any money to start doing that. Whereas the rest of these on the list, it takes money to start. Um, anyways, so this is influencer marketing. Now if you are obviously like jacked and ripped or hot or whatever it is, then you can be like a lifestyle influencer, and then these people, they're their brands. But there is something to be said about all these other Instagram accounts that are out there. So I don't know if you guys follow any like meme pages. I mean, I'm sure you do, but if you look at them, they have over, million followers, 2 million followers, and they actually get paid to post. Now, the pay can actually range from not that great to actually really great. So you could either get like $50 a post or, $1,000 a post. It depends on how many followers that you have. Now, it was rumored that Kylie Jenner, I don't know, one of the Jenners got paid $250,000 to post a orange tile from the Fire Festival. I don't know if you guys watch it. Great movie. Check it out on Amazon. But anyways, yeah, she got paid that money just to post something for 24 hours. And, you can kind of structure a whole package for people that are looking for influencer marketing. Now, let's say that you find a niche, for example, entrepreneurship, because I love that. But let's say that you're an entrepreneurship page and somebody's promoting a course that they have or some bullshit. You can package up one story post, one reel post, and one post, and basically package that up as a bundle and sell it to them. So for 24 hours, they get, a post and a reel that's up, and then they'll get a story. So you can kind of structure it that way and get paid through packaging it, which, might not be bad. And also, it doesn't cost anything to start. You literally have to repurpose, videos and just get a shit ton of followers. Which, if I was coming at it a couple years ago, before Instagram Reels, I would say that this is not really a great way to make money. Like, it's almost a shot in the dark. But now Instagram Reels make it so easy to actually like get followers and gain traction to a page. So it's definitely worth checking out. All right, next up we have a pyramid scheme. Yes, this is a great way. No, just kidding. Pyramid schemes are fucking terrible. I mean, it's great if you're the guy that's running the scheme, but they're terrible. There's no way you're ever going to make money in a pyramid scheme because it is actually designed for the guy at the top to make all the money. Now, if you have to, now I always caution people about falling into pyramid schemes because it does sound great, or it's, whenever something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And honestly, like, it's unfortunate how many people fall into pyramid schemes. And honestly, it shouldn't even be on this list because I just hope that my subscribers don't fall into this. Come on, guys. Like, let's not, let's do another one of these things on the list. All right. Next up is Robinhood. I'm gonna go ahead and just say that this is investing. So this is gonna go actually where Forex is because you also need a lot of money for this as well. Well, actually, hold on. You don't necessarily need a lot of money. It's just very risky compared to the rest of the things that are on this list. Now, obviously, you can learn how to read charts, which is very good to know. But honestly, if you're looking for a short term gain, then stocks is not it for you. Like, you kind of want to play the long game here and build something that's more sustainable. So, let's say this month in stocks you make 10 grand or whatever it is for the month, right? Which is a pretty great month. But let's say you make it, well, you could lose it the next month because you are reliant on external factors. Do you know what I'm saying? So, for example, with the war that just happened, right? Let's say you were investing and all of a sudden over the weekend, a war breaks out. You can't control that. You have to kind of rely on everything else going good in the world, um, rather than being able to control what happens in your own life. And honestly, I kind of take the control factor over the money factor any day because I rather have direct control with how I'm making my money because then this way you can actually throttle how much money you will make. So, yeah. So honestly, it's great for a long-term thing, but short-term not really. Okay. Next up, we have Shopify dropshipping. I'm going to put that. It's either that or that. Honestly, if there was like an in between category, that's really where it would be. But I'm going to put it here. And the reason why I rank it so high, and I know that a lot of people are always like, drop shipping shit, this and that, it's dead, blah, 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 whatever. The reason why they say it's dead is because they make these shitty stores that look spammy and test a product at like a low budget, and obviously they don't get results. And anybody that doesn't get results is going to say it's shit. Okay, you have to give it a fair chance. Now, I will make a dropshipping video because that is actually how I made my money is through dropshipping, and honestly, I love dropshipping. It's pretty great. But there are some downfalls to dropshipping. It's not always great. I mean, it's kind of like everything, where it has its seasons. So some seasons it's good, some seasons it's not. It depends on your product too. And also, you're going to be testing thousands of different products. I mean, I started out with Amazon FBA, then I took my winning products and I moved it to a exclusive store, which was Shopify. And I built, now, I wouldn't say it was drop shipping. It was more of an e-commerce brand around the product. Now, that's what people kind of get misconstrued. Now, they look at drop shipping and they think, okay, I'm going to throw up this store. I'm going to work on it over the weekend and then it's done. Well, unfortunately, you won't make any money that way. You have to be reliable, or at least make your store look reliable so people would want to put their credit card details in. Like, after you're done building a store, you have to think to yourself, am I going to put my credit card details in this store? Most likely not. And honestly, that's okay because it's your first store, and honestly, you don't kind of get you don't really get at your first store. Now, my first store looked absolutely horrendous, and I kind of looked at it and I thought to myself, like, what about this store looks like shit? And honestly, it was the whole store. The whole store looks like crap. And I wish that I had pictures of my OG shop. Maybe I can find it on the Wayback Machine, but I'll look for it. And it was honestly really, really, really rough. But it generated sales. So honestly, like, but that was also back in 2019 when you could do that. You could really just throw up a store, put a little bit of money towards some Facebook ads, and you're literally golden. But then Apple changed their security details and the data wasn't that good. Anyways, Facebook ads kind of fell off. But now there's TikTok. So you can get organic reach, which is a lot more valuable than just throwing up a Facebook ad because now you're generating an audience around your product that you can then market to over and over and over again rather than just once done through a Facebook ad. All right, moving on. YouTube. Now, okay, I'm going to put YouTube all out. See, if there was a middle, this would be the middle. But I'm gonna put YouTube right here at the top. Now, the reason I say that is because once you are monetized and once you're actually making money on YouTube, the money is all profit as well as the Instagram too. I mean, everything that you make is profit on there. Like it's literally just content. And obviously you could reinvest your money back into your content to make it more kick-ass and more, you know, great. I don't know, that was terrible. But it is very hard to actually become monetized. So it's easier said than actually done. Now if you stick with it, eventually you gotta get monetized. I mean, you can't lose views on YouTube. So that's what I actually like about YouTube is that as long as you put something out, then you're going to get something in return. So honestly, that's why I've just kind of been putting out videos because I mean, I can't lose views. I just get more views. And obviously, I actually enjoy making these videos for you guys. And I love entrepreneurship. And I want to like spread the word about entrepreneurship. And I feel like nowadays, you know, young entrepreneurs kind of don't know the path to go down. And honestly, like some days I feel like that as well. But then I have to keep thinking, okay, well, I got this thing already. Like I already have my business now and I just got to stay focused on it and you know just get it done. Just get the shit done and make the money. But anyways, that's besides the point. YouTube is a great way to get paid and earn passive income if you share your hobby and you're enthusiastic about it. Now, I want you to think about this, okay? How many times have you clicked a YouTube video and the guy is just boring as hell? He just obviously doesn't know, one, what the hell he's talking about. Two, he doesn't really want to be there. He's just kind of putting out the work and just kind of, you know, half-assing it. How many times have you clicked out of that video, right? A lot. And I think that that's kind of the problem here is that people aren't entertaining because they're not being themselves. They're trying to be something that they're not on camera to make it seem more interesting, but by doing that, they're kind of making it less interesting. So, honestly, guys, I'm just kind of the way I am on camera. Like, what you see is what you get, and I hope that you guys like it. All right, so Fiverr. Now, Fiverr is like a freelancing thing, and honestly, I'd put it right there. I'd put it right at the top, actually. Now, the thing with Fiverr or freelance or SMMA, social media marketing agency, is that it's your time that you're trading for money, which is almost like a job. Now, there is, in fact, a way around this which would be to outsource the work. Now, obviously you don't have to always do the work yourself. You can actually hire other freelancers to do your freelancing jobs. Now, is that ethical? I'll let you decide, but listen, there's money in it, so might as well get that bag. Now, um, yeah, so and basically you just trade your time for money or you trade somebody else's time for money. And that is the way to do it. Is get somebody else to do the work for you because you don't want to waste your time doing something that you don't like to do. You rather get paid while you sleep. And that's what the whole goal is of this video, is to get paid while you sleep. And, have a side hustle and something else to make a little bit of cash on the side. Now, these are my picks. Obviously, it varies. Try them all, test them all. I know it probably sounds like, what the fuck? You want me to do every single one of these? Except for the pyramid scheme. Don't do the pyramid scheme. But yeah, try them all out. You never know. Some of them might be better than others and some might be worse than others. And you never know until you try. That pretty well sums up this video.
All right, guys. Well, I hope I was able to shine some light on some different types of side hustles that you can start this year. Let me know in the comments if you agree with my picks or if you think I'm completely insane. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.